Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to Alpha Online Education, Commerce Theory part for the first year's English medium, and the chapter that we are dealing with that is the formation of a company. And this is the fifth session, which is the continuation of the fourth session. And here we have to complete the topic, that is the incorporation or registration of the company. Yes, notice of registered office. Notice of registered office. What is this? When the location of the registered office is finalized, prior to the incorporation. Prior to the incorporation means before the incorporation, before the registration. If the registration office of the company is finalized, then the notice of it is to be filled. Then that notice have to be filled. If not, within 30 days of its registration, it is to be submitted. After the registration, within 30 days of the registration, it has to be submitted. Means if it is available before the registration, then they have to submit. If it is not available during the registration, then after the registration they have to submit the location of their registered office. Okay. Next, particulars of directors. Particulars have to be filled within 30 days along with the memorandum of association and article of association of the company. So particulars of directors should have to be filled within the 13 days along with the memorandum of association and article of association of the company. They have to fill the particulars of the directors, how many directors are going to be in the business. Okay. Next, statutory declaration. A declaration that all the requirements under the Company Act have been compiled with in form number INC. Yeah, it is to be filled with the registrar. So they have to fill this with the registrar. They have to fill the form number INC8, that all the above information is clear according to the Indian Company Act. The information we have submitted all the informations, and you have to fill the form, that's the form number INC8, that has to be filled with the registrar. Next, filling application form. So after completing all the above formalities, okay, after completing all the above formalities, the promoter have to fill in the prescribed form for its submission to the register of the company. So there is a prescribed form for the registration of the company. Those form has to be filled by the promoter, and along with the filling of that form, they have to submit the necessary documents like memorandum of association, article of association, notice of the register office. Okay. Next, particulars of directors, statutory declaration, and also the previous things what we have discussed. Yes, those all things they have to submit. Along those documents have to be submit, okay, and they have to fill the form of the registration also. Next, payment of registration fee. In addition to filling with the document, the prescribed fee has to be paid towards the registration of the company. For the registration of the company, they have to fill the prescribed registration fee. Whatever the prescribed registration fee is there, that fee have to be paid according to the Indian Companies Act, 2013. According to that, they have to pay that fee and they have to get their company registered. Next, incorporation certificate. Incorporation certificate. Finally, you are getting the certificate of incorporation. If the registrar is satisfied, with all these, with all the statutory requirements stated above or compiled under the Act, issue a certificate called Certificate of Incorporation. If the registrar is satisfied with all these documents and also the forms which have been filled, okay, if he is satisfied with these all things, then he will issue a certificate that is known as Certificate of incorporation. From then onwards, the private company can start their business. But for the public company, one more certificate is required. That is the certificate of commencement of the business is required in case of public company. But in case of private company, they can start the business immediately after getting the certificate of incorporation. But the public company can't start, as public company has to get two certificates. One is certificate of incorporation and another one is certificate of commencement of a business. So up to here, commencement, incorporation or registration of the company topic is completed. And the next topic, capital subscription. Capital subscription means the public company should have to raise the paid up capital from the public. Okay, the public company should have to raise the capital from the public in the form of issuing the shares and debentures. Okay, so a public company can't commence the business, means a public company can't start the business. Commenced business means can't start, can't commence the business. It means the business, it can't start the business unless the minimum subscription as stated in the prospectus. Okay, we will study about the prospectus and the types of the prospectus in the next chapter. Okay, as stated in the prospectus is subscribed. So whatever they show in the prospectus, how much amount they should be subscribed, how many shares they have to be subscribed, that should have to be minimum, that should have to be subscribed. Okay, minimum subscription as stated in the prospectus. ప్రాస్పెక్టర్లో చూపించిన మినిమం సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ అనేది ఖచ్చితంగా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయాలి. If a company does not receive 90% of the issue amount from the public, okay, if a public company is not receiving 90% of issues, means issue of shares, debentures or other securities from the public as a subscription within 120 days, within a time limit of 120 days, what they have to do? It have to refund the amount to the applicants. Refund means giving back the amount to the applicants who are subscribed. Okay, for them it has to give back as per the guidelines of Security and Exchange Board of India Act. This is SEBI Act. Within the 10 days they have to give back. Within 120 days, if they are not getting the 90% of the subscription from the public, then they have to give that amount to the applicants according to the SEBI guidelines. They have to give it within the 10 days. Okay, so 90% of the issue amount from the public as subscription within 120 days, they have to gather that amount of subscription. Subscription means what? They have to gather the capital within 120 days by issuing the shares and debentures. 90% of the capital they have to gather. Okay, if they are failed to gather that 90% within 120 days, then they have to give back the amount to the applicants who have been subscribed according to the guidelines of the SEBI. Within the 10 days they have to give back the amount to the applicants. That is the rule of the SEBI. So this is about the capital subscription. Now we have completed 6 chapters. According to our syllabus, we have 12 chapters. We have completed 6 chapters. It means that 50% of our syllabus is totally completed. Now it is your turn now to read and practice at the home. Don't waste the time. The time is very valuable. The second which you lost now will never come back in your life. So don't waste the time. You are the first year, so that's why you have to do more hard work, right? So please read the topics which have been completed. All topics are important topics, so don't waste the time. Read the topics, write, try to make writing practice You have to write speedily in exam, because in English medium what happened, the question will be, we have to write very lengthy, then only we can get good marks. Okay, we can't explain the sentence in one line, we have to write at least 2 lines for the explanation. So you have to maintain good writing along with the speed. Okay, let us meet in the new session with the new chapter. Okay, we will meet with the new chapter. This is the 7th chapter in the new session. Till then, you have to be read at the home, do practice, and also be safe. Yeah.